What is Bostock? Bostock is a slice of day-old brioche that is moistened with simple syrup, layered with almond cream, and topped with crunchy toasted almonds. In other words, it is splendid and one of my favorite go-to breakfast treats. I'm Chef Sally. Stick with me to the end of this video as I show you the tips and tricks in making the perfect Bostock. For the Bostock, I made a buttery brioche dough. Click on the link here to learn how to make classic buttery brioche dough. Once the dough has fermented and been divided with a bench scraper, it's time to shape the dough. Shape the dough with the sides of your hands by pushing the dough and using the weight of the dough to tuck it under itself in a circular fashion. Flatten the dough with your fingers to degass it. Next, pull the top edge of the dough down and press it down to adhere. Tuck in the side of the dough and continue to roll the dough inwards to form a cylinder. Continue to do this until you've reached the end. Roll the dough down and push the dough inwards until you form a tight log. There should be good tension to the dough with a nice, smooth skin. Avoid using too much pressure as it will tear the dough. Roll the dough into a log to fit the pan. I used a non-stick aluminum cylinder pan with hinges that closes and makes a perfect round shape. Place the dough seam side down into the pan and allow the dough to proof. You can also use a metal coffee can that is lined with parchment paper, or you can simply bake brioche in a standard loaf pan. The pan I'm using is 12 inches long and I'm using approximately 400 grams of dough. Once the dough has doubled in size, approximately 30 to 60 minutes later, give it a test by pressing your finger into the dough. If the dough doesn't spring back where you pressed it, it is ready to bake. Bake in a hot oven until done. Once baked, allow it to cool for a few minutes and remove from the pan. This brioche is golden with a thin crust and it is wonderfully fluffy. The smell is alluring and you can slice it right away and serve it with your favorite preserves. But as this is intended for Bostock, I've wrapped it up and allowed it to sit for the next day. You can also store it well wrapped in the freezer for up to 2 months. To prepare the syrup, combine sugar and water. Bring to a boil and cook until the sugar is dissolved. Turn off the heat and add orange blossom water to the syrup. The orange blossom water offers an alluring aroma to the Bostock. Unlike using orange extract, which is made from orange fruit, orange blossom water is made from the petals of the orange blossom. Slice the brioche into even slices. Arrange the slices on a wire rack and brush them generously with the cooled orange blossom syrup. Brush both sides to evenly moisten and flavor the brioche. Add a layer of almond cream onto the tops of each brioche slice. Check out my video here on how to make creamy, smooth, and versatile almond cream. Sprinkle the tops with sliced almonds and bake until golden in color. To finish off, dust the tops with icing sugar. This Bostock is perfectly baked. It has a beautiful crunchy layer from the baked almond cream and is lightly caramelized on the bottom from the syrup. This pastry is so easy to make, it only requires a few elements that you can keep in your freezer. This Bostock is buttery, lightly sweet, and has the beautiful perfume from the orange blossom water. It is lovely. Serve this at your next brunch, tea, or breakfast. If you haven't checked out any of my other baking videos, click on the link here. If you love chocolate like I do, then check out this video here. See you next time for another awesome video. Cheers.